Hello everyone, today is a discussion on the Chada Committee. Already we discussed about the Board Committee and the Multipurpose Committee. The committee from this discussion, our concept on the committee is that committee is the fundamental steps, or he is the make the foundations for the better health services. So situations at that times the situations are there, so that there is a need, or there is a experts, group of experts, they have talk on, they made a committee and formulate plan, and that will be implemented. Similarly, in the Chadda Committee 1963, there is also some situation like that. So this committee was established. So in the year of 1950, there is a situation that malaria is considered as a greatest social greatest handicap in socio-economic development of India, because that time the death due to the malaria cases was very big. So in the year of 1953, National Malaria Control Program was started. After 5 years, so in the year of 1958, the National Eradication Program was established. So in this eradication program, that is operated in 4 phases. So one is the preparation phase, second is the attack phase, third one is the consolidation phase, and the fourth one is the maintenance phase. So above three phase that will carried out by the social organizations, but the maintenance phase, that means continuous vigilance. So continuous vigilance means the we have those where we find out the identify the people who are who are affected with malaria. So we have made some people, some of the staff, they can go home visit, and they can move from house to house to give campaigning or education, so that they have they have, so that the malaria can be the malaria cases can be reduced. So in maintenance phase, there is very much health personnel as required, so who can go to the people home visit, and there they can give the educations, there they can identify the cases, and once they suspect the cases or malaria fever, they educate, so that they come to they for early detections by the laboratories or the testing centers that were attached in the PSC. And if they ask by the peripheral, we can find out cases are positive, then early treatment should be carried out. So if you given the early treatment, then the death rate will be decreased. So that is the main concept of maintenance phase. So in maintenance phase, facility for the detection of the fever cases by taking the blood smear. So to carry out this work, so one basic health worker in 10,000 population. So that time one basic health worker is carried out was posted in 10,000 populations. So for this and this basic health worker, they should go for a home visit monthly to implement a implementation area where the eradication program is implemented. So this to carry out this maintenance phase. So how this maintenance phase smoothly operated in the affected area where the malaria cases are found. So this committee was established. So the committee was appointed under the chairmanship of Director General of Health Service, Dr. M.S. Chada, in April 1963. So what is the purpose? Why this committee was established? To special committee on the preparation of the National Malaria Eradication Program into maintenance phase. So it makes a preparations in all level of health services to how smoothly this maintenance phase will be carried out. So study requirement in the PSC planning and according to the need of the malaria eradication program. So it's the purpose is that to study or to get the details from the PSC. So what are the requirement of the PSC? in planning and according to the need of the malaria eradication program. So how this this maintenance phase of the eradication program can be carried out. So PSC should be how much the requirement should be fulfilled so that the PSC can do this maintenance phase. That is the proposed. Then the utilization of the technical and the supervisory staffs of the malaria eradication organizations and the post eradication status. So the area where the eradication programs is started. So that area the technical persons and the supervisory staffs, they will be carried out the works of the maintenance phase smoothly, and post eradication started, and also when the malaria is eradicated, that time also their status should be to be checked. That is the purpose of this Chada Committee. Then what is the observation? So after the survey or after this planning, the Chada Committee was launched. So what is observed? See, observed that the wide variation in the malaria situation and the control. So there is a variation between there is a large gap, the control and the control of the malaria program and the situation in the malaria affected. So affected or the control program, there is a very much gap. So the re-emergence likely unless they eradicate globally. So there may be chance of emergency or that malaria can be affect globally, not in India. It will be affect through the world. So the observation that was found by the Chada Committee. So on the basis of his observations, he given recommendations. What are the recommendations? The multi-purpose worker to look after the additional duty of the collection of the vital statistics, family planning, and the addition of the malaria vigilance. So we already discussed the National Malaria Eradication Program is the responsibility of the PSC. So it is the PSC that is the responsibility of the PSC, and there at the block level, and there is the basic health worker who is one basic health worker for the 10,000 population. See that they have renamed as a multipurpose worker because they have to do multiple duties. One for the malaria vigilance because the malaria eradication program is going on. Second one, the collection of the vital statistics of that area, and also the family planning. So they are renamed, the basic health worker also renamed as multi-purpose health workers, and one family planning health assistant. So someone is a senior, the one family planning health assistant who can supervise 3 to 4 basic health worker. So one family planning health assistant should be there, one who can supervise the work of the 3 to 4 basic health workers. So due to the there is a linking between the malaria vigilance, collection of vital statistics, family planning. So it is also known as the linking committee or the linkage committee. So what is the important on this Chada Committee is that why, first one, what is the proposed or why this Chada Committee was started or established by the Government of India, and which year it was established. Second, and when the basic health worker will be cater or work in how much populations, and what is multi-purpose health worker, what is the why they are renamed as the multi-purpose health worker, and what are the duties of the multi-purpose health worker. As we discussed, there is a multiple work has to be done. One is the for the malaria vigilance, second one the collection of the vital statistics, and also family planning. So they are considered as a multiple, they are doing the multiple work, so they are considered as a multi-purpose health worker. And the third one, how the PSC should be designed. So PSC should be the requirement of the PSC should be fulfilled. So the in PSC there should be a lab technician should be there, and the separate laboratories should be there where the blood smear test will be done, so that early cases, those who are suspected case of fever, those who are come to the PSC, that can be investigated their blood should be investigated, and early detection of the cases should be carried out. So the maintenance phase, according to this Chada Committee, the maintenance phase is the responsibility of the general health services. So this is and these general health services can be provided by the basic health workers, and the basic health workers that time is covered to a 10,000 population as they are doing the multiple work. So as first the vigilance work in the malaria eradication, second one the vital collection, the vital statistics, third one is the family planning camping or the awareness program. So they are renamed, this basic health workers is renamed as the multi-purpose workers. So and one family planning health assistant, if family planning health assistant, that will supervise 3 to 4 basic health worker who was working under him, and he will supervise the work of this 3 to 4 basic health worker. And the PSC should be equipped. Equipped means there should be microscopes are there. There should be laboratories should be there. There should be technical personnel should be there who can take the blood smear and identify the suspected case of malaria. And if early identification will be done, then the treatment will be started. So if you provide a better treatment, then the death rate of the malaria will be decreased. So in the year of 1953, there was a big challenges for the malaria. So the eradication, after 5 years, the eradication programs was in 1958 was started, and in this eradication program they have done the operation in the 4 phases. So but the first 3 phases, that was the social organization, they only carried out by the social organization. But the maintenance phase, which is very important, because there is a continuous vigilance work should be darkar, it should be required. So the vigilance work was done by the health workers and also the local people who are of that area. They are selected, and they are voluntarily work for this eradication program. So this is all about the Chada Committee, and the Chada Committee gives emphasis to the maintenance phase of the malaria eradication program. So it is also called the linkage committee, because it's the basic health worker who was renamed as a multi-purpose worker, because they are doing the multiple duties. So then one basic health worker would be in 10,000 populations, and the one family planning health assistant that will supervise the work of 3 to 4 basic health workers. So this is how I hope you understand about the Chada Committee. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe my channel.